Joey from the Hitting Performance Lab. Hey Maddie, so we are looking at a swing here on the left of you in September, and then this is our latest swing just this last week towards the end of May 2013, so this is September 2012. Almost a year, about 9 months or so. Just wanted to show you how far you've come in this amount of time. And yeah, we took a little bit of a break there. So still definitely we got some stuff to do, but we're going to go over we're going to look at your swings, look at your before and after swing, and then we're going to look at your current swing, where we're going to be going with it in the future. So let's back it up a little bit. You see the difference. Now the one on the left we were doing soft toss, but you can see I put our markers down here for our feet so we can see how we're doing with forward momentum. Put our markers here too. Harder to see because we're doing this one in the morning. This one was in the evening. You can see the sun setting. So let's take a look. Okay, frame by frame. Pretty good with the gas pedal part. Just picking the foot up, falling a little bit. I might like to see us fall a little bit better, just picking it up, and we should automatically start going forward. But this looks like we stop a little premature, a little before we need to. Whereas in our before video, we do a pretty good job of just picking the foot up. See that? We kind of sit there, pick the foot up, let it fall. See how our body falls just naturally. You don't see really any unnatural stopping before. We just let it fall. I'd rather see your before fall here because we're sitting back a little bit too much. That's why we do this, man. Feedback. It's all about feedback as an athlete. The faster you can get feedback, the quicker you can make an adjustment and change. But what I do like, and I'll show you the difference. Now, before we get to what I do like about what we're doing right now, is I'm going to take a look at our vision. Now, that was one thing that was lacking in our last session or so. We were pulling our head off the ball a lot, and I'll show you why. I'll put a circle around both heads. Now, we're a little bit farther along in this frame here in our after frame. So our heel touches a lot sooner, but that's probably because we're going live in the right side. But you can see in both before and after, our head falls forward. Now it looks like we've got our helmet on the after. It doesn't move as much. It doesn't look like, maybe just barely, maybe an inch or even centimeters. But our head is moving forward a little bit, and at contact, look where our eyes are. Our eyes are actually better here than they are here. See that? So our head's moving a little bit, but I think the most important thing is that our eyes are out in front, especially on our after swing here, is that we're not keeping our nose behind the barrel. And if we're keeping our nose behind the barrel, we might actually stay in this circle a little bit better instead of trying to get out in front so soon. But vision is definitely a challenge for you right now, whereas in this swing it looks so much better. Let's look at what I do like, what we're doing now with our brake pedal, back foot. And as you can see, your back foot is moving way more in the after or the before. Okay, you're really jumping that back foot up, and what I'll show you in a minute, as opposed to the after swing, which we're taking our foot off the brake, but it's more subtle, and we have a little bit more basic contact at impact. So what you'll see here, so this is our impact position, right? So let's go one more frame. There we go. So we got feet on the ground. So I'm going to draw our angles. So here to here through the head, crown of the head. We're looking at 74 degrees. Just remember that number. And then we're going to go from here to here through the crown of the head. 73 degrees. I might be a little forward. Might be a little bit more back, but still a couple degrees difference in having a little bit wider base with our feet. So what the problem is, when we get too far forward, see like this, I think this is actually where I measured your last one. So if I measure your foot here ankle, crown of the head, 75 degrees. I think that's what last time. And then we back you up over here. Let's unhinge these. Okay, let's see what this one, if it's the same. It was actually a couple more degrees when I looked at it last time. So toe, ankle, crown of the head, there we go, 73. So a couple of degrees difference when we have that angle back towards the catcher. Now we're still a little bit too up and down. We should be in the 65 degree range with our backward angle, and this is why our head is moving forward. So we have to really get back to our principles of forward momentum, where we want to lift that foot up, let it fall forward, but then we really got to work on getting back over that back leg, and we're just too far forward with this swing. It's causing our head to move, and we're picking our head up off the ball. But much better with our base here, with our feet. And the one thing, now let's go back. So that's what pretty much from comparing your swing. Now let's go to your current swing. So what I want to do is we'll still brush up on your forward momentum stuff. We really got to hit that hard. I want you this week, or next time I see it, next time I see it, really work on picking that foot up and let it fall, just like we did here. Okay, I want you to look just like this. Pick it up. See how you're just relaxing into that fall? That's what I want to see. I want to see pick it up, relax into that fall, and wherever that foot falls, it falls. But we got to get our weight going. Pick it up, let it fall nice and natural, okay, and then we go after it. Here we're sitting back a little bit too much, and then it's causing our body weight to move forward too much, and we're not able to get back, because we have to get forward. We have to let our body fall forward in order to get that opposite reaction from the ground, that force from the ground, to get back into our snapping towel action. So I want to see a better fall until I see you. Better fall, natural fall. Just let the foot pick it up, let it fall where it falls. Don't sit back. And then I want to see you really push back with the front side, or pull back. Like you got those bands. Remember, we got those bands under the armpits pulling you forward. I want you to really pull against those bands with your spine. But other than that, brother, we'll brush up on that, and we should start to see that ball start taking off again. All right, Matty. Well, we'll see you next time, brother. If you got any questions, you know where to find me.